The world of human sex trafficking is dark and brutal.
I was 16.
In the child sex trade, 16 is old. 12 is now the average age of a child brought into the industry. The nightmare for this woman, we will call Rachel, began when she started dating an older man.
He got me to believe that he was an attorney. He showed me this big house in Akron on the west side. He said, this could all be yours, and all you have to do is just come be with me.
So she ran away from her troubled home to be with him. That night, he drove her to a Cleveland bar.
He gave me a condom, and he told me how to catch a John.
That night at the bar plunged her into a living hell that lasted for more than a decade.
I gave him he gave me $50, and that was my first test.
Pimps can spot young girls like Rachel who want to feel loved.
Yes, trafficking is a problem in Ohio.
A big enough problem that Elizabeth Ronaday Janis is Ohio's first anti-trafficking coordinator.
About 3,400 people are at risk for sex trafficking in the state of Ohio, over 1,000 confirmed cases of sex trafficking.
Rachel was one of those cases, trafficked from bars in Cleveland to a truck stop in Youngstown to New York City, never seeing any of the money that she made. Finally, after more than a decade, she escaped and came back home and met this woman, Renee Jones.
This could be any of our daughters, our mothers, our sisters.
Renee Jones is on the front lines of human trafficking. With a street outreach team, she tries to rescue trafficking victims who are living in the shadows of our cities, suburbs, and even schools.
So when they actually come here for help, how does that make you feel?
That makes us feel great because it's all worth it.
Light in the midst of darkness. That's what the Renee Jones Empowerment Center is to countless women. After we dropped off Renee, we decided to go back out to get some more video. And in less than an hour, we saw so many young girls and women out by themselves, very vulnerable. And we saw one disturbing case of a woman who was clearly very intoxicated, could barely walk, and she was out here by herself. We watched one of many guys go up to her and make advances. She seemed so disoriented that we decided to call the police. West 47th and Lorraine. And in the meantime, she decided to come up to our car. We called the police again, but they never showed up. As for her, a car later picked her up and she disappeared, like so many other young girls and women disappearing into the night.